Hi, I'm Jackie Groninger with Yoga with Jackie. Thank you for joining me for this short practice on reducing anxiety in the body. Today we'll be practicing a Yin practice, a very quiet internal practice. And sometimes when you're feeling anxious, it's nice to have some time just with yourself to reflect upon what might be going on in your life to work on. Other times you might find that you actually need a more active practice, something that maybe doesn't allow you to think too much. So decide today what will work best for you. For our Yin practice, you may want to have a bolster, 2 blocks, and a blanket available to support your practice today. We'll get started on our back. So go ahead and slide off of your blanket. Now we'll be coming into a reclined butterfly posture. You're welcome to put something underneath your head if you need a little bit more support. You might also want to have your blocks nearby to support your knees. And before we jump right into the first posture, just take a moment to settle in and find your place on your mat, keeping the back of your neck long, lower back releasing downward to the floor, shoulders relaxing. Take the knees to a bent position, feet flat on the floor. Allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable for you. And just start to notice any sense of releasing and any sense of holding in your body right now. Once you've noticed those places that are letting go in the body and the places that might still be holding on, start to tune into your breath. Invite the breath deep into your lower belly, behind your navel. Invite it up through your ribs, towards your collarbones. Take your time. There's no rush. There's nothing to do but this right now. Focus on the breath coming into the lower belly, up through the ribs, towards your collarbones. And as you release, let go top to bottom, drawing your navel in. Notice one breath following the next. Inhale, exhale. If it helps your mind, if your mind is busy today, as you do this 3-part breath or Dirga Pranayama, you can say to yourself on your inhalation, I am breathing in. As you exhale, say to yourself, I am breathing out. Anytime during practice, feel free to come back to these words to help you stay centered and focused. The next time you exhale, press your lower back down to the floor, feeling your navel drop toward the earth. As you inhale, send your pubic bone away, arching slightly at your lower back, and let yourself go back and forth, exhaling, pressing down, inhaling, finding that small arch. Moving the spine a little bit with pelvic rocking. Next time that you exhale, come back to what feels like a neutral spine. Press lightly into your feet, noticing engagement in your thighs, and then relax. Press down into the earth, feel your thighs and buttocks, maybe even across the lower belly, engage slightly, and relax. And do this a few times. Press down and release. Press press down and release. As you press, notice your connection to the earth. Notice the control that you have over your body. One more time, press and release. And do the same thing with your arms. Squeeze your hands tight. Notice that energy moving through the hands all the way up to your shoulders. And relax. And squeeze, tighten, and relax. Last time, squeeze and tighten, and relax. With your next inhalation, raise your arms up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, release them back behind you, just as far as they'll go. And then inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, release them down. Do this a few times. Inhale, lift, exhale, release. The next time the arms are up toward the ceiling, hold them there. Bend the elbows, hold on to your opposite elbows, adjust your neck, and walk your feet out a little wider. And let your knees go to the right as your arms and head go to the left. Inhale, come up to center, and as you exhale, go over to the other side. Next time that you're coming back up to center, go ahead and release your arms. Keep your feet wide and let your knees go out and in a few times. And the next time the knees are going out, walk your feet in toward one another as we come into our first posture, the reclined butterfly. Letting the soles of your feet come together, the knees release outward. This is where you might place a block underneath your knees if they feel tight. Or feel free to feel that edge. Making sure that there's no real pressure on your lower back. Letting your arms release at your sides. Remember, with Yin, we're looking for three things. The first is finding our edge. The second is finding quiet. And the third is returning to our breath. So take a few more moments here just to find your edge. And with blocks, you might even have an edge. So just be aware and notice. Let your jaw relax, and then let yourself drop into stillness, into a sense of being, into a sense of letting go. There's a Chinese proverb that a friend shared with me that says, tension is what you think you are. Relaxation is who you really are. So let yourself start to relax. Start to allow gravity to pull you downward to that supporting earth, the space beneath you. And when you found a sense of stillness, touch base with your breath once more. Allowing yourself to move back into that Dirga three-part breath. Lower belly, middle belly, upper chest. Let the breath be an anchor for you, something to come back to if you start to wander away. Feel yourself connected, all the back parts of your body touching the floor. Use these as anchors as well if you're feeling any level of anxiety. Instead of letting the mind race, you might just say silently to yourself all the parts of your body that you feel grounded, connected, and supported. The back of your hands, your forearms, elbows, back of the upper arms, back of the shoulders, back of the head, the upper back, middle back, lower back, buttocks, outside of your feet. You can just rotate through the parts of you that are being held. Feeling that connection, feeling grounded. Take 3 more breaths here. Really connecting to the inside of your body. And when your 3rd breath is done, slide your hands to your thighs, engage your abdominal wall slightly, and press and pull your knees back up toward the ceiling. Heel toe your feet out to the edges of your mat and let your right knee just fall in toward the left in a crisscross teepee-like motion, allowing for a little release in that outer hip and thigh. Bringing that right leg up as you exhale, release the left leg down and in. With your inhale, both knees are pointing toward the ceiling. Press your palms into the floor, and as you exhale, press into your feet, lift your hips a little bit off of the floor. On your inhalation, slowly release down, and do that a few times. Press into the feet, lift up, shoulders press down, palms press down. One more time, pressing up. And then as you exhale, releasing the hips all the way down, lengthening the back of the neck. Draw your right knee into your chest, hug the knee in, stretching through the lower back, letting the elbows feel heavy. On your exhalation, releasing that right foot to the floor, bring the left knee into the chest. Still finding that full deep breath. As you exhale, release the left foot down to the floor. Walk the feet just a little bit wider, about Tadasana, or hip distance apart. And draw your right ankle to your left thigh. allowing that hip to open. And you might just stay right here for your supine pigeon, or feel free to bring that left knee into your chest, reach your hands around the left thigh or shin, and then start to settle in. Let the feet be relaxed here, back of the neck long, arms heavy. Once more, allowing gravity to start to pull you downward, dropping into any sensation that you might be feeling, just on the cusp of your edge in this posture. Once you found your edge, drop into stillness, into just being. Turning your attention back to your breath. And this time using the mantra, I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Taking 3 more breaths here. After your 3rd breath, release your hands, lower your left foot down to the floor, take your right foot to meet it. Full deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Another deep breath in. As you exhale, press into your feet again. Lift the hips up toward the sky to bridge posture, pressing the shoulders down, reaching the knees away from you. And then on your exhalation, slowly release the hips all the way down to the floor. Take your arms out in T position. Palms can be up or down. And straighten your left leg toward the front edge of your mat. Press down into your right foot, lift your hips and slide them slightly over toward the right side. Draw your right foot to the top of your left thigh. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, draw that right knee across the body. The head can stay looking toward the ceiling. It can turn to the left or allow it to turn to the right as you come into a supine twist. Find the position that works best for you. Letting there be a heaviness once more in the body. Noticing your edge. If you need to, you can prop that knee with the bolster or the blocks. You can also just allow the body to hang out as long as there's no pain, sharp or searing. What you might feel is a little tugging or pulling. Once you've found that edge, again, find a place of stillness. As you stay here this time with your exhalation, say to yourself, I let go. And if there's something specific that you'd like to let go of, allow that to follow the words, I let go. Taking 3 more breaths here, continuing to let go. When your 3 breaths are done, draw your navel in slightly, return your head to center and unwind. Press down with your right foot to shift your hips. Bend both knees and give your legs a little out and in movement. Bringing the knees back up to center, walk the feet in a little closer, press into your palms and lift your hips up toward the sky. Once more, opening the front of the body. As you exhale, slowly release all the way down. Adjust your neck, adjust your spine as you need to. And then taking that left ankle to the top of your right thigh, soft through the foot. And just check in here with that opposite outer hip and thigh. You might just stay right here, breathing into whatever sensation that you might be feeling. Or feel free to exhale, bring that right knee in towards your chest. The hands can go around the shin or around the thigh. Start to settle in, noticing your edge, softening through the shoulders. Once more, allowing gravity to pull the body downward. Once you found your edge, letting yourself settle into stillness. Keep in mind that this side of your body may be different than the other. As you breathe in the words, I am. And as you breathe out, here, I am here. Letting your breath be full and deep. Full breath in and out. And as you next exhale, release your hands. Lower that right foot to the floor. Bring the left foot to the floor as well. Lengthen the back of your neck. And as you exhale, press into your feet. Lift your hips up into that bridge posture. Opening, expanding. As you exhale, release the hips all the way down to the earth. Take the feet a little wider again and in and out with your knees. And walk the feet back in a little bit closer. Take your right leg toward the front edge of your mat. Press through the heel and just reach out. Press your left foot down into the mat. Lift your hips and slide them a little to the left. Slide your arms up into T position, palms up or down. And taking your left foot to the top of your right thigh, deep breath into the body. Exhale and draw that leg across the body and over to the other side. Adjusting your hips. And again, turning your head so that you can look to the right, forward, or look to the left. Decide what works best for your body. Letting the shoulders be heavy. And really feeling that tug of gravity pulling the knee toward the earth. Keeping in mind if you need more support to place your blocks or your blankets underneath the knee. And then allow the eyes to close. Allow the body to find stillness. And going back to inhaling, I, exhaling, let go.
3 more breaths here. Continuing to let go with those breaths. And after that 3rd breath, slowly turning the head as you unwind the body, pressing down into your left foot to adjust your hips, bending both knees, drawing the arms down. This time palms are down. Take a full breath in. On your exhalation, pull your knees into your chest, hugging the knees in, lengthening the back of the neck. Just holding yourself, corralling yourself, connecting. With your next exhalation, release your feet to the floor one at a time. Draw the tailbone under. Let your legs reach out and away from you, and just give your whole body a little swoosh. So anchor your heels into the ground and move your toes forward and back. And feel that vibration and movement rolling all the way up to the crown of your head. Really helping the body connect back to the earth. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Feel everything soften and release downward. Those parts of you that are connected and grounded that maybe weren't when we first got started. With your next inhale and exhale, say to yourself, I let go. use the breath now to come back into your body. That inner body anchor. Just as the outside of your body feels anchored to the earth, use your breath to anchor to your inside. Begin to deepen your breath. With the deepening of your breath, start to stretch and move any way that would feel good to you. Take a big breath in. Exhale with a sigh. As you're ready, bend your knees. Let yourself roll over to your favorite side to take a few minutes in fetal position. Feel yourself here grounded in a different way. Using your top hand, press down into the floor to lift yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. As you come up, hinge forward, bring your palms to the floor, close your eyes, and feel yourself completely connected to the earth. Feel yourself grounded, stable. And slowly walk the spine tall, relaxing the hands on your knees, lengthening your spine, keeping the eyes closed. Feel your breath as an anchor in your body once more. It's something that you can always come back to. Taking in these words from Dana Fald's a poem entitled Allow. There is no controlling life. Try corralling a lightning bolt containing a tornado. Dam a stream and it will create a new channel. Resist and the tide will sweep you off your feet. Allow and grace will carry you to higher ground. The only safety lies in letting it all in, the wild with the weak, fear, fantasies, failures, and success. When loss rips off the doors of the heart, or sadness veils your vision with despair, practice becomes simply bearing the truth. In the choice to let go of your known way of being, the whole world is revealed in your new eyes. Sit tall. See if you can let the struggle go for just another moment. And in closing our class, let's share the sound of Om together, inviting the breath into the body. Bringing your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra and bowing your head to your heart and the light that resides there. Hari Om, peace, peace, peace. May there be peace within you. May there be peace on this journey that is your life. And may you know that you are exactly where you are meant to be at this moment. The light in me sees the light in each of you. Jai Bhagwan.